my name is Mikayla Snow and today I'm going to be testing out some YouTuber DIYs. Alright, so the first DIY I tested out were these floral Mickey Mouse ears, and these were made during the Sorry Girls video that featured Generation DIY. I love the Sorry Girls. I met them at VidCon and they're super kind and I just love them. And I also love Generation DIY. She does like thrifting videos, and their collab video was a Mickey Mouse theme or like Disney themed. Jen made some floral Mickey Mouse ears and they came out wonderful, so I was super excited to try out this DIY. But you guys know I love sunflowers, so I had to put my own twist on it. And truth be told, I've never owned a pair of Mickey Mouse ears because they're kind of expensive, and when you're that's a lie. Oh my gosh, I have owned a pair of Mickey Mouse ears, but technically it was a hat. It was a Minnie Mouse hat. I'm a liar. But also I've never had like a headband of ears, so that's I'm still telling the truth. So I think it's really awesome, and I made these for only $10. And I got all of my supplies from the dollar store. So the first thing they used was this green floral foam, and she had to cut it in half, but luckily I was able to find a floral foam that was already in 2 pieces and the right size. They also used like a black thin headband, but I found these 3 count of headbands, which I thought would be perfect because they're a little thicker, which made gluing on the ears much easier. They used some really pretty red and white flowers. I think the red turned out amazing, but I just wanted to use some sunflowers, so I found a bundle of 3, so I bought 4 bundles, giving me 12 flowers with 6 flowers each. It sounds like a math video. Also, I strayed away from their tutorial because I spray painted my ears and my headband to be yellow to match, which did add $3 to the final cost, but to me that was totally worth it because 1, I didn't really like the headband colors, and 2, I wanted to only do the front because I didn't want to buy more flowers for the back because it's only for an Instagram picture, you know. And so they're a little big now that I'm looking in the monitor, but you know, the bigger, like they're more fun and you can really see them, especially from far away. So you know, I started following the tutorial and I cut my foam out to follow the curve of the headband so they'd fit to the curve of the headband when the headband was stretched out to be on my big head. So I just tried to cut it. It's harder than you think when you don't have like a blade or anything, so I just tried to chop it away. In the end, I got it, and I made sure to clean up my workspace because it's the worst when you leave a mess for yourself and then you just have to clean it up. So I made sure to clean up along the way, and then this is where I was really like, yeah, it's a great idea to paint these because the back needs to be yellow and the headband, you can kind of see it as only if I move my hair, but I like that it's yellow just so it's cohesive and it looked like professional. Next, I just popped off all the sunflowers off of the stems. It was super easy, and instead of using hot glue to glue down the flowers for mine, I just poked them in there because to me that was secure enough, but you could always use hot glue. You just want to be really careful because in their video they burn themselves a lot and I just not about that. So I just arranged my flowers, and I had this cute little butterfly and I wanted to make sure to incorporate that because it's just like a cute little fun butterfly. And then once you're done, you can just glue it down to the headband and your ears are basically ready. I added a couple other flowers just here and there to help it look fuller, but I'm really proud of how it came out, and I'm actually so excited to wear this to Disneyland. Like guys, it's so cute. So in total, the floral foam was $1 for both pieces. The headband technically was 33 cents since it came in a pack of 3, but we'll just say $1, you know, you have to buy all of them. And then the 4 bouquets of flowers were obviously $1 each, so that's $4. And then the spray paint was $3. And then also, if you want to counter in the glue gun, that would be like $1 per like stick you used or whatever. So I just came to the conclusion of $10 for these Mickey Mouse ears, and that's a great steal because I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they're upwards of like around $30, maybe $20 for like boring ones. But for $10 for something so fun and unique, I think it's super exciting. Also, I feel like people sell these kinds of ears on Etsy for like upwards of $30 when you could do it for yourself super simply, super fun, and for only 10 bucks. And you don't even have to pay shipping. So that's even a better plus. Okay guys, so for this next DIY, it's actually super meaningful because these are the flowers that my boyfriend used to ask me out. It's like kind of cheesy, but they're super sweet and really sentimental because he actually made the bouquet himself. He like went and bought all the flowers and like tied it in a little ribbon, and you could tell it was homemade, and so that just like meant the world to me. And so I wanted to make sure to keep them and preserve them in a way where I could enjoy them for a long time instead of having them die. Like these ones are sadly kind of losing their life a little bit, but I still love them. So the first thing you'll need is some sort of floral flowers. So you could just go to like a grocery store or a floral place and buy flowers, or this is a great opportunity to save some flowers like I did. You'll also need 2 frames from the dollar store, at least that's what I used, to have an extra pane of glass along with one frame with the actual frame and that glass. So you'll have a border and a glass and then a glass from another frame. So the first thing you want to do is kind of pick off your flowers from the real stems. I tried to save the sunflowers, but they're kind of weird where the seeds are, you know? So unfortunately I couldn't save them. So I just plucked the petals off of them and I kind of spread them around. And you want to place them in between wax paper so they'll set nice and flat and it's easy to peel them off. And next I just placed a bunch of magazines on them to weigh them down so they're not gonna go anywhere, and this is what dries them out to make them flat pressed flowers. I also wanted to try my own experiment, so I laid some out on a lamination paper and I sent it through the laminator, and they came out amazing. Like, I really should do just like a dedicated video to that because of how good it came out, but I wanted to add it in here since I did see a while back the Sorry Girls do this where they press flowers and put it in, but I've never seen someone laminate it, so I was really excited when it actually worked and it like didn't destroy my laminator, so that was great. So once your flowers are nice and pressed and dried, you can carefully peel them off and place them in between your two pieces of glass, and then you just put them back into the frame and make sure the little prongs are sturdy in there so it'll hold it nice and tight. And then also to make the frame a little extra special, I took an old necklace from middle school. Here's an embarrassing picture of me wearing this necklace in real life. But yeah, so this is just an old necklace. I snipped off the chains from where it said love because I'm never gonna wear that again. But I could give it new life in this DIY. So I took that chain and I just snipped it and then I spray painted it black so it'll match my frame. And you could do this any color you want. You know, you could use gold or bronze or anything. But I just wanted a clean, nice black chain. So I did it and it was, you know, black now. And then I just measured out on the back of my frame just a little inch or so where I could hot glue it down. And when I hot glued it, I tacked it in there to make sure, you know, it was sturdy and just like had a place to go, especially so I didn't have to like poke my finger right on the hot glue. I never seen that done before, but in my brain I was like, what can I do to protect my fingers? So I just had those lying around and they fit perfectly inside the chain. So it was really easy just to like pop it in there and then lay it down where it's not gonna be glued off of the side of the frame. And then you can just hang it up. I did two nails, one behind the picture frame and then one like holding the chain up because I'm kind of cautious and I would hate for these to like fall down or break or anything. So I just wanted to make sure my frame was protected and the chain was cool and pretty. And so for that DIY, it only cost me $2 for those $2 store frames and nothing for the flowers since my boyfriend kindly gave those to me for free. Wow, gee thanks. I know, that was a weirdo. Anyways, on to the third DIY. So the Sorry Girls did this amazing project where they made a DIY brick wall out of foam. I just really wanted to try that, but for me, being a solo DIYer, it's hard to do big projects like that take a lot of time and money for equipment, and I couldn't do it and I was so devastated. But I was like, I want to try somehow to do a brick wall because they're gorgeous. I know I can buy the stick-on brick wall, but that wouldn't work because my walls are textured, so like I couldn't stick it. It would just like look weird and awful. So I was like, how can I paint something or do something that I could have my own brick wall and kind of make it special and unique to me? I had already bought this board because I like to do tabletop DIYs where I just have a blank piece of wood and I could put, what is it called? Contact paper on them, so it's just like a clean surface. Like I did that for all of these backdrops. That's a marble. It's just like marble contact paper. So I was thinking maybe I should do one of those again. So I had already bought this for that project, so entered it into a brick wall DIY. So that board is basically just from Home Depot. It's in the wood section, but it's under like project boards. So they're really super simple. Like they make it easy where it's already cut and ready, a size that'll fit in your car, easy to carry it in like a good project size, so you don't have to worry about cutting like a big giant plywood down to something. So it's good material, it's super easy to use. And then I decided I'm just gonna spray paint it. So I bought 3 cans of spray paint. Technically I already had the red one, but I bought that red one a long time ago, so I still paid for it. So it was $3 per. I bought a red, a cream, and a gray because I didn't really want a super white brick color, just kind of like a creamy color. And then I wanted the red to kind of like look like red brick that had been painted white, you know, that kind of trend that's going on. And then the gray for like the grout in between, you know, how brick is grouted. Is it grouted? I don't know. What's the word? Anyway, so the first thing I did was paint my entire board gray. And as you can see in this footage, it was morning because I was like, I have to do this when it's not 100 degrees outside. But then later on, it became day very fast. So I painted it gray. And then once that dried, I took it inside and put masking tape lines on it in the form of a brick. I had literally no rhyme or reason, no real measuring tools, so I just kind of put them on there, traced them out as good as I could, just to kind of get the concept of like brick lines any possible way that I could. So I did that. After that, I took it outside and I made sure to do the red first because you want it as a base, but also I made sure to paint it right over the lines because that's where the masking tape is going to tend to bleed most often. So I just hit the red there knowing that it would leak under, which was kind of like the look I was going for. Also, when I was first thinking of this, I was like, maybe I'll get the really good frog tape. I heard that's good to like get clean lines. And I was like $9. And I was like, no thank you, I'm gonna buy the $2 one and save some cash and get that line effect anyway, so that was really nice. So once I spray painted it all red, I let that dry, and then I came back and did a cream coat everywhere. I wanted to do like little drip and like spray splatters just to like kind of a unique look. And then it came time to peel, and it was so much fun and also kind of difficult peeling off all the little spots. But in the end, I think it has like a very unique brick wall look. Obviously, it looks nothing like their DIY. Hopefully one day I'll be able to try to recreate that. But for today, we just have this. Can you see it? Not really. Ugh. Ta-da! What do you guys think? So that was kind of like my concept or idea, just to have like a brick wall backdrop or something to like take, I'm out of breath carrying that. You know, like just a little something to take like product shots up against, or just like a backdrop. I like it, you know, I'm not entirely mad at it. I wish it was completely white, and like I think I should do like a whitewash over the grout just so it doesn't look super pristine. But I'm proud of what I made, and it's different and it's unique to me, so I think it came out alright. What do you guys think? Comment down below if you think I should try the real DIY and try to get all the supplies for it, or if you think this is a good try, you know? Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. You're also welcome to click any of these other boxes to see any of my other DIY videos, or click this little circle to subscribe. I'd love it if you do that. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye guys. Beep 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 beep. I'm back. Of course I didn't count for the size of my ears when trying to frame this. I guess I'll do the next ones without the ears on.